slate's full, we already locked in. Matt and Jake on the mic, let the show begin. Score, starters, who's hot and who's not. Burning daylight sports, give it everything we got. First pitch energy, no time to sleep. 15 games on the board, the grind don't cease. Don't waste the daylight, it is already on. Burning daylight sports, all day long. Two guys, one mic, straight talk, no filler. If they happen on the diamond, we gonna deliver. Don't waste the daylight, it is already on. Burning daylight sports, all day long. Two guys, one mic, straight talk, no filler. If they happen on the diamond, we gonna deliver.
Welcome back, Daylight Burners. BD Baseball for Friday, June 12th, 2026. Weekend's about here. We made it. I haven't had to do shit all week, so it's always a weekend over here. But
same here.
Yeah, Tigers really went off yesterday. Kaider Montero, he didn't make it out of the seventh, did he? But he had a good start.
Yeah.
Shutout, obviously. The Tigers won 11-0. Rockies unable to complete the sweep of the Cubbies. Feltner got beat up a little bit, and Edward Cabrera had a pretty nice outing for himself there at Coors. Cubs win 9-3. Who is it? Sullivan, Brett Sullivan, though, for the Rockies, homered twice, and was the first multi-homer game of his career. And then Cole Carrig got his first career home run. So they all off solo home runs. It looks like it was their scoring.
Yeah, it's kind of too bad. They put up a lot of hits. They had 12 hits and just couldn't string them together, except for obviously those home runs.
Yeah, they out hit the Cubs 12-10, but Seiya Suzuki really drove it home. That's what kind of Rockies were up 2-0 in the fourth, and then Suzuki hit a grand slam, and floodgates kind of opened from there. I don't know, Cabrera, like you said, he had a lot of traffic, but was able to work out of some out of that, and he only allowed the two solo home runs, and but he had went 5 1/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and 5 Ks. But yeah, 2 solo shots. He's had a 4.86 ERA on the year. He's been not what they were expecting, I guess, to say the least.
Yeah.
All right, so walk me through the Tigers. They were up like 4-0. I think I was watching it when what's his name? Torkelson hit his 2-run shot, and then I had to go in the house, and I didn't catch up till after it was already over.
Yeah, I think this might have been still when we were doing the pod. Green hit a sac fly to score on the first. Keith singled. Dingler scored. Torque hit a 2-run. Torres hit a home run. Keith hit a home run. Green hit a home run. McKinstry hit a home run. And Wenzel Perez hit a home run. Those last 2 were off of position player, so they don't quite count. But McKinstry really just he wanted that home run. He teed off on it.
That's fun.
I think Perez too. So yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, it's
home run party.
Yeah, lots of home runs. Montero, he went 6 1/3. I think they pulled him more on pitch count than anything else. He was just coming up on 100 right there.
Yeah,
but he was looking good. So I don't think this was like some right left matchup shit today.
No, he went 6 1/3, 4 hits, 1 walk, 4 punch outs, no runs. Yeah, that's a solid performance. What makes us makes us sound smart after we were talking about how he was their steady guy. There he goes again, and just 6 1/3. Yeah, just damn good outing for Montero. I saw Colt Keith got the silent treatment after his first home run of the year. He was celebrating by himself as he entered the dugout. I thought that was well played by the rest of the Tigers.
Yeah. His average has dropped down a bit now, but the power has just not been there all year. So hopefully, it just kind of breaks the floodgates loose for him with a little bit more power here.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely want to see it, especially he plays third base.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's probably better suited at second base, but Torres really got that locked up.
Yeah, Torres played. He's been. That was such a good signing for you guys here last year.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, his injury this year probably ruins his chances, but he's all-star last year, and he's been hitting well this year.
Yeah, I like Gleyber Torres. He's a pretty good egg, as they say. Mets get one on the Cardinals. They win 5-4. Those young guys for St. Louis keep hitting. Weatherholt and what's the other guy's name? Walker. Burleson has been hitting for him, but it was the Mets. They teed off. Bo Bichette had one in the first. Young hit one in the fourth. And then Soto joined the party in the seventh. He's got 14 on the year. What is 906 on his OPS for the year? Like, he's just doing Juan Soto things.
Yep. I mean, it's kind of what you expect.
Yeah. 2 for 4 with a home run. Scored twice. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what he's hitting 277. Pretty good. So yeah, but the Mets avoid the sweep. What was the other? Christian Scott went 4 runs, 7 hits on 4 2/3, but the bullpen able to hold it down. Brooks Raley with the win. Devin Williams got his 9th save of the year. On St. Louis, Burleson, Nootbaar, and Jimmy Crooks all went deep. Burleson's on an 11-game hitting streak, but snapped a 6-game winning streak for the Redbirds yesterday. And that National League Central is still the most interesting division in baseball.
Yeah, I didn't think that the Cardinals would keep up their early season pace. So it's fun that it's still interesting here.
Yeah, that's a really interesting division. Another kind of a ho-hum matchup. But the D-backs trying to stay relevant in the West had a really hot streak. Ketel Marte had been just crushing the ball, but they got swept by the Marlins, and they only put up 6 runs total in the series. They got blanked the last 2, and Diamondbacks really kind of struggling here lately.
Yeah, they're 3-7 on their last 10, and really kind of fallen off of their pace from a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I think they're still in the wild card mix, but yeah, they're gonna have to get some momentum going again, or they're gonna get left in the dust. The Marlins trying to stay relevant. They're in the wild card spot. It was pretty good series sweep for them. Rangers beat the Royals. They keep pace with the A's in the West, and the Royals. Man, that's a rough story this year.
Yeah, not a lot of good things to talk about there. Even Bobby Witt is not quite as good as he's been, although still very good. I think Cagliano's kind of coming out here within the last month and a half is about the only thing interesting I'd like to talk about there.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. I guess on a kind of a note here, the Rangers are back at 500 for the first time since May 1st. Corey Seager homered, and Ezekiel Duran went 2 for 4. Brandon Nimmo also went 2 for 4 with an RBI, and Michael Wacha went 7 innings, but he gave up 4 on 9 hits. So I mean, it's a lot of hits. You got to expect a couple of them to score when you're putting that much traffic on. Wacha's been fine, but the Royals they stink.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, just a completely anemic offense.
Yeah, and the Rangers are just kind of a whatever team as well, but they got a pretty good pitching staff, and they're keeping pace in the West, which is just kind of ass. So we covered Rockies, Cubs, Dodgers, Pirates. Mitch Keller got beat up a little bit, 4 runs in the 5th. What was his? Let's see what his line was. Shohei got pulled early because of I think it was left knee inflammation. They're saying it doesn't sound like a whole lot there, but Keller went 4 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 walks, and then three punch outs. Freeman, was it? Ohtani took him deep in the 3rd. So Ohtani got his in before he got pulled. The Dodgers are tough. Pirates are kind of they're also they're losing a lot of momentum. It seems like they're getting pretty wobbly, and then that Central is very, very tough.
Yeah, and there's I haven't seen any word on how long O'Neal Cruz will be out with a fracture in his left hand.
Yeah,
but that's not going to help their cause.
No, O'Neal Cruz had been playing some really. He'd been swinging the bat well all year. So let's see. Yeah, Ohtani went deep in the 2nd straight game. He reached base 4 times. Then before he left with left knee inflammation. Robleski also left after taking a comebacker off his leg. And then he had a collision at first. They're calling it a right hamstring contusion. Dave Roberts is trying not to sound very concerned about either one, but something to keep an eye on. Robleski's been pitching really well for him. He went 4 2/3, got pieced up a little bit yesterday. 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, only 1 K. Gave up a home run to Flores. I think that was his. It was the first on the year. He's a rookie, right?
Flores, yeah.
Yeah, so that was his first big league home run. Brandon Lowe. It's got 16 on the year. The Pirates offense can slug a little bit. They've O'Hearn's hit a few. Reynolds and Lowe have been good, and then O'Neal Cruz has also been swinging the bat well.
Kind of too bad that they finally get a little bit of an offense and. Their pitching starting to fall apart a little bit.
Mitch Keller had been so good early in the year, and he's kind of fell off the face of the earth. We got the Mariners Orioles to cover as well. Brian Wu got touched up a little bit. Let's see what it was 5. Oh, go ahead.
I had a rough third inning for him.
Oof, yeah. Yeah, they put up 6 in the third. Damn. So he went 5, 7 hits, 7 runs, 1 walk and 4 punch outs. Gave up a home run to Cowser in the third, and Pete Alonso also in the third. Pete Alonso's got 15 home runs on. He's been swinging the bat pretty well here lately. Orioles trying to stay relevant. They're still 4 games under 500, and but they take the series against the Mariners 2-1. And yeah, how did Bradish went 4, 7 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, 5 Ks. So yeah, Bradish didn't do so hot either, and he gave up a home run to Cole Young, Luke Raley, and Dominic Canzone. So neither pitcher did well yesterday.
Yeah, we kind of talked this up as a good pitching matchup, and it was not.
It was definitely not. Yeah, weird one. And then White Sox Braves got rained out. They'll be making it up in August. I was disappointed on that. I was really looking forward to see the rubber match there. That's been a good series. White Sox.
Yeah, too bad. White Sox could have used a little bit of momentum there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like it's, the day before you had Davis Martin out dueling Chris Sale, and like a pretty statement win, and looking for a series win against the best team in baseball. Yeah, and they're doing it without Murakami. I think they're like 6-4 since he's been on the IL, and so like they're showing they're kind of a legit team. And yeah, so that was too bad. I was bummed that game got postponed. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah, we'll have to wait. When did you say the matchup was?
August 20th. So there must be.
Oh, that's too bad. Yes, they must have another home series with them then.
Yeah. Let's see. Today we got so all evening games. Early game is 3:40 Pacific time, 6:40 Eastern. But Sandy Alcantara and Brandon Ashcraft, that's an intriguing pitching matchup. Ashcraft has been pitching very well. He's got 86 punch outs on the year, 3.28 ERA. Alcantara's fell off quite a bit since the start of the year, but the guy's still a pretty good pitcher. 4.33, so not a terrible ERA, but it's pretty elevated, but 64 punch outs. Marlins coming off a sweep. Pirates looking to get back on track. It's kind of an interesting series.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, I think Alcantara might be a trade candidate here, so it's interesting to start watching him.
Yeah, very much so. Mariners at the Nationals. Bryce Miller's on the bump. He's pitched really well coming off an injury. 1.33. Small sample size, but pitching really well. Zach Littell, not so much. His record's okay. 4.76 ERA. It seems like he eats up some innings for him, but that's kind of about it.
Yeah.
But Nationals still crushing the ball. James Wood is, if he could just pitch, he would make a real case for himself at MVP.
Yeah.
But that Nationals team's kind of fun to watch, though. They put up a lot of runs, and we'll see if they can do any damage against the Mariners pitching. They've been pretty solid as of lately, but they dropped the series to a not very good team in Baltimore. So hopefully the Nationals can get that ass too. Maybe we'll have a new division leader at the end of the weekend. We'll see.
We'll see. This should be a good series. I'll probably tune into a couple of these games.
Yeah, I think I will too. Especially with the A's being in Vegas this weekend. I'll have time to tune into those East Coast games. And yeah, like I said, that the Marlins Pirates. That's kind of a that's a small market series, but that's kind of an interesting series, particularly with the Marlins coming off the sweep of the D-backs and the Pirates, still in the midst of things there. It's not an uninteresting series, I guess. And then Padres Orioles. Padres need to get right. They've been really struggling here lately. I don't know if Griffin.
Yeah, they're 3-7 over their last 10. They definitely want to get these games, especially getting a little gap over, or would like to build a little gap over the Diamondbacks here.
Yeah, I don't know that Griffin Canning's the guy to get him back on track. He's not.
Maybe not.
He's not been very good. But then again, neither is Shane Baz. He's been one of the better pitchers for the Orioles, but still not very good. Pretty solid candidate for the over on this game. Just given at least first 5 over. Neither pitcher showing a whole lot to tell me otherwise. So I don't know how much interest I have in this series, but the Padres definitely looking to get right here. They need to.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a series back in Baltimore will help out Machado get back on track.
Yeah, maybe so, huh? Tigers headed down to Cleveland, take on the Guardians. Flaherty taking on Bybee. This is also a decent candidate for the first 5 over.
Yeah, we always say it, Flaherty's going to blow up one inning, definitely, and Bybee's not been
been
that
good.
great. Yeah, the Tigers have been hitting the fuck out of the ball lately, so
yeah,
that is a good candidate there. Also interesting to kind of think about here. It could be Flaherty's last start.
Yeah, because you guys
Tigers,
a lot of pitchers coming back.
We've been rolling with a four-man rotation, but this weekend we're getting back Verlander, Mize, and Skubal. So Flaherty seems like the obvious choice to get bumped out of that rotation.
Yeah. So he's probably, I mean, I wouldn't say probably, but solid chance you're going to see him coming out of the bullpen after today. Skubal's slated to get the start tomorrow, right?
Yep. And Mize on Sunday.
That is really good news for the Tigers. Not so much for Jack Flaherty, but as far as the team goes, it's anytime you got Skubal on the mound is a good sign for you, and then Mize coming back as well. Particularly since he was already been injured this year, but coming back pretty quick. It's a good sign.
Yep, and then we got Jansen's getting activated today too. So,
nice.
Almost all of the big names that are sitting on the IL are about to come off. So, they got a big hole they can climb out of. But the roster looks a whole lot more doable with the roster right now.
Definitely, and well, let's say just. I don't want to jinx anything, but Cleveland is now fighting to get back on top of the division. But the way the Tigers have been swinging the bat here, Cleveland's been struggling their own self. That could be a pretty big, you could close a lot of ground this weekend if you take care of business. And
yeah, absolutely. I mean, they need to.
Yeah.
They at least need to win this series. But a sweep would make a really good case for keeping Skubal around.
Yeah, definitely would. And that division is still very winnable. Like I said, there's a pretty big hole they got to climb out of. And if it was a different division, there's not a chance they would be able to. But in the Central. Yeah, They got it's kind of a coin flip as to which team can actually take it right now. I think you can count the Royals out, probably count the Twins out, but the other three, I think it's kind of a coin flip. Tigers have the most work to do for sure, though.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, it's kind of unfair to look at, but like the Pythagorean win-loss for the Tigers is only 33-36. The run differential is pretty close at only -9. So, yeah, the record's not good, but the recent play has shown they got some life left.
Yeah, they when they're healthy and the offense is clicking, that's still a pretty damn good ball club. So I don't know. There's been weirder things happen for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Rangers, Red Sox. I'm not particularly interested in this series, but it's a pretty good pitching matchup. Jack Leiter facing off against Sonny Gray at Fenway today. Leiter's not been particularly good, but man, he's got good stuff.
Yeah, he's a little streaky. When he's on, but he can get off pretty quick.
Yeah. As shown by his ERA is 4.69, but 76 punch outs, and guy throws some serious shit. Sonny Gray is having himself a nice year there at Fenway, 7-1 record, 3.20 ERA. He's not a big strikeout guy, only 44 on the year, but getting the job done. Not much, good to talk about if you're a Boston fan, but Sonny Gray's been good.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, like you said, I'm not too interested in the series, but
yeah. Did the Mets make any noise against the Braves this weekend? They're at home at Citi Field.
I don't think so. I mean, they've been playing better recently, but the Braves coming off a couple losses to the White Sox, they might want to. Get back on track a little bit.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too. The Braves haven't shown me any indication that they're going on any sort of meaningful losing streak. They look really good. I haven't heard any update on Acuna, but they've shown in the past they can get it done without him. So he's a nice addition to have at this point. He's like a real nice addition, but they seem to do just fine when he's not in the lineup too.
Yeah, exactly. It's Strider versus McLean tonight. Both pitchers, okay seasons.
Yeah, that's an okay pitching matchup. Strider's, you'd expect him to be better, but he's been okay. 4-1
he's
record.
Never really gotten back to that pre-injury.
No,
form, but there's flashes there.
Yeah, I mean, he's still a very dangerous pitcher. It would not surprise me at all to see him go 7 innings and just absolutely shove, but he hasn't really done that this year. And then McLean, he's shoved at times, but yeah, he's been pretty decent for him, but not great, not bad, not great. D-backs Reds. This is an interesting series too. Both teams. Reds are now 3 games under 500. D-backs at 500. Two teams trying to stay in the mix of things and struggling pretty mightily as of late. Eduardo Rodriguez has been good though. Nick Lodolo not so much. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
They're both definitely in the wild card hunt here. So they're gonna want these wins.
It's this could be a pretty gritty series. I don't have a good read either way on how it goes. I won't be surprised at any outcome here. I don't think the way they've both been playing here lately. Like they both shown that they can get really hot and play some damn good baseball, but they've both also struggled at times. So and currently struggling. for both of them. So I've got no type of read on how this series is going to go.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know. I mean, I think definitely tonight, Diamondbacks have the pitching edge. Erod against Lodolo. I think Erod's definitely got the edge there.
I think so too. But yeah, it's like I said, I don't have a very good read on that series at all. This would be my gut would say take the D-backs tonight, but for the rest of it, your guess is as good as mine. But it should be an interesting series, though. Regardless of how it goes, it's an intriguing matchup. Blue Jays Yankees, that's a pretty big series. Yankees are they're playing pretty good baseball even without Judge, but they've shown in the past that they really go on a stinker when Judge gets hurt. And Blue Jays are trying to get anything going. They're not a terrible record, but they're so far out of the East that it's like they got to pick up some wins here to just stay in the conversation.
Yeah, they're 1.5 games out of the wild card, so they're going to want to. And they haven't been playing great the last couple of series, so I'm sure they'd like to get a couple of wins against the Yankees. But yeah, that's still a hard series for them.
Yeah, it really is. Like they've never been able to like really go on any kind of. They'll like win 2 or 3 games in a row and then lose 5 or 6. And they like at best their 10-game records at like a 6-4. So every now and then they'll go on a little bit of a streak, but they've never been able to put like the 5-6 game win streaks together.
Yeah, good pitching matchup tonight. Weathers versus Savage.
Oh, yeah, Savage is on the mound. That is a good matchup.
Yeah.
Phillies Brewers. This is an interesting series as well. Yeah, I'm rolling Brewers tonight. Andrew Painter has sucked all the dick this year. He has not been good.
Yeah, and on the opposite end, Mizorowski's been just nails.
Yeah. Who would be your candidate for Mizorowski to blast a cutter off their face?
I don't want to speculate, but that's a scary prospect.
Man, that was really scary when that happened. Mizorowski, I'm so glad we didn't have to face him in Vegas, but I also wanted to see what 103 barreled up looked like going the other direction in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that anybody would have got it done. Not many people have this year on Mizorowski. Not only is it coming at you 103, but it's coming way closer than a lot of pitchers are releasing it to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Brewers tonight. I want to say I like the Brewers to take the series, especially after kind of getting embarrassed in Vegas. But I don't know. Phillies are playing pretty good ball here lately. 6 games over 500. They're not going to catch the Braves, but it's going to be hard to knock them out of any of the wild card slots right now.
Yeah, definitely. Interesting series. So I'll probably tune in to one of these tonight.
Yeah. I mean, Mizorowski's must watch baseball. Just dude's electric. But Sanchez for the Phillies has been just nails. Zach Wheeler's been nails, and Luzardo, when he's on, he's very, very good. I can't imagine they're just going to keep rolling Andrew Painter out every 5 days the way he's been performing. But they
yeah, I mean, if they want to get serious, they might be looking at a trade for another starter.
Yeah, and Yeah, that dude needs to go back down to AAA and get some confidence back. He's not been good. Dodgers White Sox is an interesting series as well. Roki Sasaki on the mound tonight. Anthony Kay. Sasaki's been really good as of late. Anthony Kay's just been kind of whatever, but he's got a good record. Seems like he eats up some innings for him. And the White Sox kind of got some swag going right now. Young guys are performing. They've been getting enough out of their pitching to get the job done. Be a big test for them. They performed pretty well against the Braves. We'll see how they do against the Doyers.
Yeah, I mean, if they can take win a series against the Braves this week, and then show out against the Dodgers here, I mean, that really shows that they're maybe a real contender for the playoffs here instead of just kind of a fluky early season team.
Yeah, it's kind of this could be an indicator after this weekend. Are they just kind of a fun story, or are they for real? And it's hard to say they're not for real right now, but like I said, this series will tell us a lot. If they play competitive baseball, even say they lose the series, but it's a close game, all three games, like that'll tell you something too. So this will be one that we talk about on Sunday for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cardinals at the Twins. Joe Ryan on the mound tonight, facing off against Kyle Leahy. Leahy's been kind of whatever, got a pretty decent record. Joe Ryan's been good. Twins, I still don't know what to. I mean, they're 8 games under 500, but they're not exactly a pushover. But I mean, Tigers beat the shit out of them that series. So I don't know. I don't know what to think about the Twins. Not a whole lot, honestly, but.
I mean, I think their best chance to get a win here is with Ryan on the mound. Seems like they really go with their starter. I mean, the starters are either okay to good or trash. So
that's kind of I agree. They're I think the Cardinals roll here, but Twins got a pretty decent shot to take tonight's game. Joe Ryan's pretty damn good pitcher. He's 3.07 ERA, 84 punch outs on the year. And like I said, he's been their one like real solid good spot on. Buxton's been really nice on the offensive side, but pitching wise, it's Joe Ryan and then kind of everybody else.
Yeah, Ober's is good at times, but maybe not too consistent enough to say he's good.
Right. And is he still on the IL?
Oh yeah, I think he might be.
He had something with his forearm, didn't he?
I forget now.
I know he filed a complaint about the balls not being rubbed down good enough.
Oh really?
And I filed that same complaint with my wife, but she threw it in the trash.
Nice.
She didn't pay any sort of attention. My players union is not very strong.
Yeah. Go talk to Adam Jones about that
one. Astros Royals. Who cares?
Mine's been so since he's come back from the IL, he got blown up his first game, but since then he's given up 3 runs, 0 runs, 2 runs, 2 runs. So it seems like he's kind of starting to figure it out a little bit.
It seems like it.
That ERA's been coming down pretty steadily.
Yeah, he was at like a 10 ERA through multiple starts. And so he's almost cut it in half. So he's been pitching well here lately. The Astros have been playing decent baseball as of late, and I hate to see it. So I would like the Royals to pull their head out for a series and just keep the Astros tamped down. I'm not going to bet on it, but I would like to see that.
Yeah, I probably won't be tuning into this series.
No, me neither. I'll check the score, but I don't plan on watching a single inning. I don't plan on watching a single inning of the Rays or the Angels either.
If there was a game to watch, tonight might be one. Decent pitching matchup here, but
it's decent. McClanahan's been pretty good. 2.85 ERA. Aldegari been pretty good for the Angels. But yeah, this is a snooze fest. Good.
Yeah, I mean the Rays are pretty good, but they are a little bit of a boring team. So
yeah,
I'm all right missing it.
Yeah, if that was on the East Coast, I might tune into it, but at the West Coast, I'm not. The A's and the Rockies, that's just going to be a fun series. Like we saw what the offense is going to do. Gage Jump on the mound for the A's tonight, making his fourth career start after getting pieced up by the Mariners in his first outing. He's been really good. He's not afraid to go after some of the big hitters. Like he went at Alvarez. Alvarez kind of, he got a hit off him, but like kept him pretty well, not silent, but didn't cause any damage. And yeah, kid's been really good his last two starts, so hopefully he can keep it rolling. Just keep it in the ballpark.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was just about to say. Colorado doesn't have a pitcher listed tonight.
No.
Right? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it could be a rough game to try a bullpen game.
Yeah, probably so. I imagine they're. I don't know. I don't know what the strategy is for them going after seeing what happened to the Brewers, and the Brewers are not a big slug team, and they managed to put up quite a few home runs as well. But the A's offense is hot. They're going to hit a fuckload of home runs, 15 in the first 3 games. So we'll see. We'll see what happens this weekend. I'm expecting a lot more.
Yeah, it should be fun.
The Cubs, do they get back on track at the Giants? Giants have been playing sneaky okay ball. Not good, but
okay. Yeah.
But the Cubs are full on June swoon so far. I don't know. This is like this is shitty versus real shitty.
Yeah, this is a little boring too. I don't know. There's enough good baseball on that.
Yeah. Well, plus there's probably a good World Cup game going on. There you got the NBA Finals, you got the Stanley Cup Finals, and then there's other stuff to watch besides this game.
Yeah, agreed.
That's just another series that I won't be tuning into at all, unless it's still going on after the A's are done. But even then, I'm probably not. I'll just watch highlights of everything else. All right, so we got game 5 of the NBA Finals tonight, or is that tomorrow? Tomorrow night. And then game 6 of the Stanley Cup is on Sunday. The UFC fights on Sunday. I think
F1's in Barcelona this week.
Okay. And then the U.S. men's team plays tonight or today, I think. Mexico kicked off the party yesterday with a 2-0 win over South Africa. South Korea beat Czech Republic, and I think there was another game but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I didn't watch, actually.
I didn't watch anything. I saw a couple reaction videos on Twitter of the Mexican hotties in the stands. They had their tits and ass out, as is tradition with the Mexican soccer fans. So if even if you don't like soccer, it's always worth watching the crowd because those fans get absolutely insane in the best way. Soccer crowds are fun to watch. Like they're more fun to watch than the game itself. A lot of times, it seems like.
Yeah, agreed.
So yeah, I'm in no way any sort of big soccer fan, but I do kind of enjoy the World Cup. It's the same way I like watching the World Baseball Classic. I like to see the fans get into it. I like to see the national pride come out from everybody. It's just kind of fun, and it's literally the biggest event in the world. There'll be billions of people tuning in. So I think their estimate was like 4 billion people will watch the World Cup this year. So it's a lot.
Wow, that's incredible.
That's a lot of people. So anyways, it's plenty of reason not to watch shitty baseball. So no need to tune into the Cubs, Giants. No need to tune into the Astros, Royals. Yeah. No real need to tune into the Padres, Orioles. There's plenty of other good stuff to watch.
Yeah, but there's also quite a bit of good baseball this weekend too.
Absolutely,
so
yeah. There's some great baseball to watch as well.
It was a fun sports weekend.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see you back here Sunday. We'll do a weekend recap. See how the division and wild card races are shaping up. And you got anything else before we get out?
Nothing for me.
All right. Well, enjoy your baseball, enjoy your sports this weekend, and move your ass. We're burning daylight.
Sun up, slate's full, we already locked in. Matt and Jake on the mic, let the show begin. Score, starters, who's hot and who's not. Burning daylight sports, give it everything we got. First pitch energy, no time to sleep.